Hey there, Magic One. Welcome to your tarot reading for the week. I really hope that you are staying blessed. I've just called in to say a big hi and to let you know what I've been working on. I'm actually currently chipping away at the March monthly tarot readings. Yes, chipping away because it does take a lot of time. So I'll be releasing them across the next 2 or 3 weeks, hopefully 2. So keep an eye out for your sign. There's also extended versions of those available this time round. So if the message really resonates for you and perhaps you don't want to get a personal reading, you can, for a very small donation, jump into a more deep and clarified version of that reading. So all the details will be in the reading. When you see your sign pop up, you can find that out. If you do want a personal reading or healing, I am available for those, and you'll find the link to my website down below where you can arrange that. The doors are always open to the initiation. That is my immersive Learn Tarot journey. Should you want to really learn to connect more deeply with your own intuition and guide yourself, I'd love to take you on that journey with me. But for now, I am wishing you a week of love and magic. Thanks for joining me for your reading. Let's head across now. Scorpio, welcome to your tarot reading for March the 7th to the 13th. Let's see what may be on the cards for you. I've got the 9 card block here, 3 cards for the recent past, 3 for the current or focused energy, 3 for your near future outcome, a couple of oracles, a lead tarot energy, and I've turned over the bottom of the deck for you. This week I'm working with the Work Your Light Oracle Scorpio. I've got the Sacred Power reading cards, Moonchild and Starchild Tarot from Danielle Knoll, and I'm using the Radiant Right Away. Yeah, I mean, this row here, I know where you're looking, Scorpio. We got the big uns here. I mean, the Tower, Justice, Judgment. It feels like you are going through some kind of major shift, or being maybe divinely redirected, or divine intervention to get you back on path again. That's what I'm feeling here. Now, we'll start with the oracles though. The first one out was Akasha. Your guidance is divinely guided. Intuition is the Sacred Power reading card. So I feel that intuitively you know this is coming, this shift, or you know that where you are currently is not it, okay, is not on path. And it's really just a matter of time here. Now, Akasha, it's about the Akashic record, and you may or may not know about the Scorpio, but so the concept goes, you know, each one of our souls, yours, mine, everybody's, has an Akashic record. This is like a file. I see it like a hard drive. In that hard drive are little files of, you know, all of the big karmic contracts and life experience your soul has journeyed through in previous incarnations, and those that you've signed up for in this incarnation for the purpose of evolving the soul towards enlightenment, you know, self-actualization. So whenever I see this card here in the reading, it's like one of those files from the Akashic hard drive loading up and going, you know what, you need to get back on path, right? It's saying that maybe there is a contract to end so that another one can begin. It's all connected. It's like you're being divinely shifted on your path. And intuitively, you can feel this coming. The energies here, we've got the Page of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles, and these are about the seeds of the new. It kind of feels like you are going to be redirected here, and something is going to dissolve in your life, be it a career path or a relationship or some kind of chapter in your life. And then we're going to start a rebuild, right? It's saying that it could be a bit of a slowly and surely process here. But the quicker we start, the quicker we get the growth, and things really, really begin happening here. So I love that energy. I feel like you know this, but it's felt like maybe what you've really wanted to achieve, maybe with your work, maybe with your relationships, you felt like it's been out of your reach, and maybe it has, but the universe is going to conspire with you to basically move you towards it anyway. So Scorpio, let's jump in. We've got 4 of Cups, Ace of Swords, and the Tower up here in the recent past. So 4 of Cups is kind of where you've been sitting. and who knows for how long, Scorpio, but this is the energy where we kind of tune out, right? We emotionally disconnect from a situation pretty much in order to get by within it. So for example, if we're really hating our job or feeling, you know, like it's not in alignment, by disconnecting a certain amount emotionally, we can kind of show up every day and be on autopilot and just go through the motions. Same could be said about your relationship, right? It's like, well, I'll just kind of emotionally disconnect and check out. I'll still kind of be here physically, but I'm having a rich internal world of manifestation, of maybe fantasy. I see the Three of Cups down here. It's like the number of the Empress. Like, you know, there's like more out there. You know, there's a bigger dream here, but we haven't really had the courage to take the action to remove from where you're at now. Instead, it's just like, okay, you know, checking out. But I also feel that you have been contemplating what to do here, and you've been kind of gearing up to take action. The Ace of Swords in the Tower could actually be that you've gotten a huge insight, breakthrough, or epiphany, an extremely powerful epiphany about what to do here. Now, that's for some of you. Now, for others of you, I feel like there's been maybe a Tower moment or about to, and that can be sudden change that we're not really prepared for. I always say that the universe will tickle us with a feather for only so long. That is, send us the signs and the synchronicities that it's time to move on. And if we ignore that, then often it brings in the Mack trucks, right? The Mack trucks of the Tower that kind of just plow through everything and clear the path anyway. So it feels like maybe you've been numbing out so that you don't, you know, maybe you know, but you've had the intuition, but I feel like you haven't been following it. So the Tower could be a sudden ending of the relationship, or a situation that implodes or blows up, that, you know, okay, this is the gateway where I can end this. I'm going to have to work with this energy. Could be the sudden loss of a job or something like that. We have to keep in mind that the Tower is an act of grace and love from the universe, because it's clearing from your path what is no longer serving you, what you've outgrown. It's a square peg, round hole kind of situation. And it's saying that what is dissolving was actually built on a shaky foundation anyway. So really it was just a matter of time. The Tower is actually your victory, Ace of Swords. It is a breakthrough that allows you to sever ties and start the new. Now, I feel for a lot of you this hasn't happened yet, or you're getting the breakthrough that there's going to be a Tower coming, but really where you're sitting this week, for most of you, is Seven of Pentacles, Two of Swords, and Justice. Two of Swords at the center is the crossroads energy. For some of you, the Tower might have fallen and you're like, well, what now? You know, where to now? This can be trying to make a decision, stay or go, you know. Do I, don't I? The Seven of Pentacles is a reevaluation energy, and I think you're getting really clear on the fact that the situation is not delivering what you'd hoped, and maybe it's just been like everything that you've wanted has just been held just like the dangling carrot, just away from you. You could have been dealing with someone that made you a lot of promises, right? Hollow promises, or there just hasn't been the action. It's all been moving too slow, Knight of Pentacles, and you know what? You've waited in there long enough, and now you're wanting justice. Justice is the energy where something's got to give. There needs to be change here, profound, huge change, in order to bring things back into balance for you, and karmic balance, because the cards are saying that this is actually holding you from stepping onto your next karmic pathway, because, you know, you're kind of in you're in the holding pattern basically. So justice is this energy where it's time to move towards your truth. We see the sword here, and the sword is often about communicating your truth, severing ties, holding a boundary in some way. In the outcome, I've got the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Wands, and Judgment. It feels like the situation that you're moving away from has kind of held you back in some way or kept you small. I always see these people that are launching out of these small dark spaces here, and I say, what's the devil energy in there? And that's, the devil energy is about the chains that bind us, the limitations we place on ourselves. So almost like we don't have to put that energy in there of going out and being amazing. You know, being comfortably numb is sometimes easier than going out there and doing your purpose work, or, you know, putting your heart on the line in some way, or upheaval in your life. But you're having this awakening that maybe that is the only way forward to get to the 10 of Cups, which is a high vibrational, very happy, very content, beautiful life. So that's what I'm feeling here. Judgment's the energy that says, okay, this is the last call, right? If we brought in a tower, and if you rebuild this and patch this up, you're on your own. That's what the universe is saying. You know, you can do that because you have free will, but just know that when we rebuild a tower, generally we go around for another cycle, and when then we come back to the tower again, and there's more time that's elapsed and we could have been getting on with our lives, and sometimes more destruction as well. The card that comes after the final judgment is the World, which is victory through knowing when to end cycles because they're completing anyway. I see that you've been fighting, 7 of Wands, to stay in this situation when maybe you're really needing to surrender, Scorpio. Because there's a lot, you know, there really is a lot here. There is already here a lot to be one. So what am I trying to say? There's a lot on the line. It also feels that the Knight of Pentacles is saying, ideally, you know, it would have been good if you had started putting a plan in place and slowly dismantled the tower. But I don't know how long you've been sitting in this energy for. It feels like it is actually going to happen quite quickly, right? But then it's going to allow energies to move faster in your life. Ace of Pentacles. Hey, isn't that interesting? It's like the Page of Pentacles was here. Maybe somebody that actually made an offer to you, but it's like you couldn't say yes. You couldn't take it on because I'm actually occupied. Damn it, why hadn't I entered this earlier so that I was available for this opportunity? Maybe a new commitment, maybe a new job or something like that. It feels like after the final judgment, you're able to fully land, finally, the Ace of Pentacles, right? The new opportunity comes your way, the divine gift, and you can say yes. And the Ace of Pentacles is the divine gift. It's the universe saying, well done, you didn't rebuild it. Here you go. Here's that thing that you've been chasing all along, and we're finally delivering it to you. So make sure you make your decision from fact, logic, and intuition, and don't make your, you know, or I encourage you not to make your decisions based on emotional decision making or because you feel bad or something like that, because that only generally keeps us stuck. You know, we don't want to abandon ourselves for others, of course, unless, you know, there's children involved in that kind of thing. So I'm going to leave it there, Scorpio, and I really wish you all the best with this reading if this is your story, but do keep in mind it is a general reading for the collective. It may or may not resonate for you. Feel free to drop me a comment if you're called to share. I do read them all and try to connect with you all over there. It helps me get to know you guys and see what the collective themes are. Hit subscribe if you haven't already, that way you'll know when I post new videos. It's also a great way to support the channel. So, you know, it's a really good energy exchange between us, as is when you like, share, and comment on the video. It's been a pleasure to read your cards, Scorpio. See you back here next time. Bye for now.